Hello everyone and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon with me, LuckyLoremaster. Last we left off, we were going after the Siren in the cove. So let's continue our journey. I think it's going to be either here or here on the map to the east. So we should definitely be able to find it. What is this curious little thing here? A brackish tide pool. A pool of water cupped in smooth stone. Its color looks slightly off. Well, let's make sure there's nothing toxic in it. Water is purified and cleanses the hero. Okay, maybe it heals you or relieves stress. Ooh, dear. Drowned thralls and a deep stinger. I think that's something that we're going to have to do something about. Preferably sooner rather than later. We have a decent chance at actually killing them with a solid hit.
Decimated.
Yeah, that'll do. Wow, Mika. Alright, she's back in action. Incision. I think we actually have a decent shot here with Mallory to actually get rid of the deep stinger. A bleed will not do it quickly enough, unfortunately, so let's try a blind fire. Hitting either one is good. Alright, solid hit there. And then hopefully Stan and Mickey can actually finish these two off. I'm not sure if that would do enough damage, and I'm kind of concerned that the drowned thrall will explode before we are able to get to him, so let's make sure he doesn't do anything.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, no ugly thrall explosions, thankfully. Okay, just a little shocking. That's all. Nothing to actually be worried about. In fact, we'll give you some bandages. Just to brighten up your day. And we'll finish you off then.
Back to the pit.
Wow, a lot of stuff.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Not much stuff that we actually have room for, truth be told. Ooh, well, I guess we'll toss this anti-venom and we'll take the onyx. It's the most valuable thing here. And we'll go from there. Not much else to do there. Let's continue. What's waiting for us up ahead? Curios and obstacles. Maybe some lucky treasure.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Not much. And a map. That's actually quite a bit more useful. Maybe we'll get a good scout of the whole area here. Where does it lead? Oh, it actually doesn't tell us what's in the final rooms here. Well, that's pretty unfortunate, really.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
A bit dark. Let's light it up and go to the next room. Curios, traps, and more curios. Huh. Maybe we'll get lucky on another scout. I'm not really sure which way to go once we get over here. Hopefully we can figure it out. Alright, you are our best trap man. Thank you, Stan and Mickey. What do we have here? Barnacle-crusted chest. Blanketed in barnacles. I don't think that anything that we have is going to do much of anything to get rid of that, so I guess we'll just open it. No, there's still some booty inside.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Alright, we'll light up the torch and continue on our way. Alright, we've got battles and curios, no matter which way we go. Let's try the southern route first. Guess that's, Alright. The only thing I'm really worried about here is the pelagic grouper. I want to try to get rid of that thing as quickly as possible. Oh, 1 hit point left. Okay, here we go. We can take care of them with the Hound's Harry.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, good. Got rid of him and set bleed on the others. I think we've got a pretty good advantage here that we can definitely take to the bank. Hello. Alright, thankfully their attacks are not particularly powerful. Which is good, because I'm a bit worried about this Siren fight coming up. I want to be sure that we're as prepared as we can be. Alright, who's going first? Looks like it's going to be you.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Well done, Mallory. Alright, we can use Stan and Mickey to put the hurt on that cultist acolyte. And we can just snipe her.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, and we can thankfully brought many bandages so we can deal with that quickly. We're actually getting pretty lucky in terms of having...
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
not many fights to deal with, which, well, you can't really complain about. Medicinal herbs. Let's see what we got here when we cleanse it out. Ooh, lots more stuff. In fact, we even have some food we could eat. Alright, one we can't finish. Not bad, everybody's in pretty good shape. I suppose we'll dive in and hopefully, if not find the boss, or find a fight, or find nothing.
The aquatic devils have
Here she
remade
is.
the poor girl in their image. She is their queen and their slave.
Wow. Yep, she's not looking too hot. How do we want to handle this one? We could try to stun her. How vulnerable to stun is she? Actually, somewhat. Let's try to disorient her with a blast. Alright, wow, we got a quick stun off. That's good, considering she already used up one of her turns. I suppose now is just a good time to start hacking away. It seems like she's weak to blight and bleed. And debuffs and moves, more interestingly. Song of Desire? Uh-oh. I fight for love, says Stan. And now she's using Guard Dog. Oh no. And that means... oh crap! Oh, it's only for one round. Okay, well in that case we can just kind of idle or something. So I definitely don't want to attack Stan and Mickey. No way, and they're going to be guarding her. I will live forever here with my love. He's getting stressed and they keeps guarding. God, that sucks so much. And that means we can't really safely attack either. Alright, let's start buffing up Nika. So that when she does have a chance, she can lay on a big hit. Oh, she can even do an adrenaline rush and buff herself up. So let's get her buffed like mad for when the opportunity to strike hits. High Tide. Alright, bringing in a Pelagic Guardian. Oh, that's fine by me. It's a target we actually have an opportunity to shoot at. Let's try to hit... gosh. Nothing is good here. Let's try some suppressing fire. Oh, that actually did damage her, while not actually harming them. Devour. What the hell was that? Oh, it's a bleed attack. Oh, hey, you're back. Had the most tranquil dream, huh? I'm sure it was very entertaining. Alright, well, we want to use this opportunity to hurt her as much as possible. And, yeah, that's pretty good. That's a solid hit there. Let's see, can we use a disorienting blast to keep him busy? No, he's unfortunately not in the proper position, and neither is she, so she needs to... but that's crap. If we move Mallory back, it'll move... man, everyone's out of position. This sucks. Now let's just go for an attack. And miss. Miss terribly. Alright, let's use a Scooby Snack. And send the Hound Rush. Come on, Mickey, take down that nasty Siren. Alright, 11 damage. Not bad. Oh, we got a bleed going, too. Alright, so for the sniper shot. Okay, now we're definitely whittling her down. She's down to half health. Uh-oh. Here he goes again. Yeah. Right back on over there. And curiously enough, that is actually guarding Mickey. The Pelagic Guardian is going to protect him. Well, that's actually pretty fortuitous, because all we really care about is getting rid of the frickin' Siren. So, you know, feel free. We'll wail on you all day long. These waters are my home now! And more stress for him, and he's doing Guard Dog on the Pelagic Guardian, but can't! Because of the fact that he's also being guarded. You can't just, like, guard each other. Apparently that's not how it works. Alright, more cuts, more bleeds. It's very valuable. We're getting lots of damage in here. Pressure Crash. Oh, it's stress, huh? Yeah, I think we can deal with that. I think you guys aren't really focusing on protecting your Siren here. We probably should do that before we get rid of her. Octocestus. 5 damage, but thankfully not too much. Well, we are already back. Keep having these strange dreams, Stan and Mickey. Well, maybe you can at least get some revenge here with your Scooby Snacks. Still powered up. Okay, that's good. Solid lead. Can we get the finishing strike here with the Wicked Hack? Oh, so close. Oh, I think the bleed.
Seafaring trade, the lifeblood of any port, can resume again now that the routes are safe.
It would seem so. Alright, we got rid of the Siren. I would say that she wasn't too much of a fight, really. I mean, it was annoying how she kept stealing one of our party members to fight on her side, but it really was not as crippling as I thought it'd be, considering Stan and Mickey apparently were not being used to attack us. So, that was not such an issue, I found. And we're doing pretty well, despite the fact maybe we might have a few bleeds on us. They're not very serious ones. Yeah, I think we got this one in the bag here already. Scooby Snacks.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, we did really well here, and we already have trinkets here. Flash Fire Gunpowder for the Highwayman, and Warrior's Bracer. Those aren't bad at all. In terms of stuff to get rid of, I suppose we'll toss... Gosh, what do we not need? I mean, I think we're going to keep exploring the dungeon, considering that...
In Radiance, may we find victory.
We're doing just fine. Do we have any other torches? No. I think we don't need all this food. We can just basically toss out some of that food. And I think we're going to continue adventuring, because there's no real reason not to. Yeah, we can push on. I was really hoping the Siren would be, a little bit more interesting than that. I mean, it seemed like a pretty solid mechanic. It just really wasn't well exploited. Hopefully, when we get a rematch with her later on harder difficulties, she'll be a bit more of a challenge, I hope.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Alright, and I think we have a fight over here that might, wow, okay, pelagic groupers, luckily they're surprised, so this might not be quite as bad as we thought. Just try to pile on the damage as quickly as possible to all of them. Alright, they're resisting the bleed, which is not that surprising. Let's go for an Iron Swan to get rid of the ones in the back, or at least weaken them. Here we go, and maybe a sniper shot on this one. There we go, one down, and I think Blight will kill the other one, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, we're dodging some of their counterattacks.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
And they're hitting with a steady bit of power there. Thankfully nothing too severe that we can't deal with.
Destroyed.
Especially when Nika hits back like that. We got nothing to worry about. Let's try to stun this guy so he can't do any damage. There you go. It's always fun to render enemies ineffectual and make them miss their turn. Especially when it's time to counterattack. Mallory has been hitting unexpectedly hard. I really like it. Suppressing fire hit the front row? No, it doesn't. I guess we'll just do a battlefield bandage on Nika here. Okay, we're good.
Eradicated.
Wow. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of all that stress. Yeah, everybody got stress relief there.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Not this time, actually. I think we're doing A-okay, especially when we ace the Siren like that. I suppose we'll toss the medicinal herbs. That's the thing we have the least of. And continue on. Hopefully squeeze a bit more money out of this dungeon before we head out. That's actually probably pretty important, considering I spent a lot to develop the upgrades needed to actually probably take her on with a relative advantage. So it's important to recoup our losses. Hopefully we won't get jumped on the way back. Alright, we got a hunger proc, but thankfully it's not too significant. We're only using 3 hunger per activation, curiously enough. I don't know if someone has perk going on. Maybe eat stress faster? Yeah, Stan and Mickey, because they're over 50 stress, he's not consuming any food. So, that's actually kind of useful. I mean, you don't want your people to be stressed, but sometimes it's actually advantageous. So. Alright, we have this whole other section of the dungeon we can go exploring, but doesn't look like there's going to be too much to do. I mean, just the curio, a trap, 4 more rooms after that. Shouldn't be too much of a bother, which is kind of funny. I was expecting her to be a bit more than she was, but that's what happens. I'm just amazed at the kind of Nika damage Nika can push out. I mean, I know we did give a 15% damage item, but I didn't think it would be that pronounced. Apparently with just the right buffs and the lucky rolls on the crits, you can do just about anything. Alright, got some loot.
Reward for a task well performed.
Oh, we got some traps. Well done, dealt with. Stan and Mickey, he's not fasting anymore now that he's relieved some stress. Okay, we got a lucky scout. What do we have waiting for us? Obstacles, curios. Ooh, a secret door. Oh, now I'm curious. I love secret doors. Oh, we ran out of shovels. Well, that's just stress.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
And we're getting hungry too. Darn. Alright.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Well, can we do anything with this if we don't have anti-venoms? Let's try holy water. No, it doesn't do anything. Does anyone want to take a drink of the goopy stuff? Let's try it. Oh! Nice. Apparently drinking the goopy stuff works. At least that time it does. Do we want to go to the secret? Oh! Okay, we're getting in a fight right now. Yep, priority number 1 is this guy.
Obliterated.
Alright, well, we don't have that to worry about. Thank you, Nika. However, this is probably going to be pretty annoying with all these stuns that are going to be heading our way with these shockers. Let's see, is there anything we can use? I think it might just be better just to try to... No, he does have good bleed resistance. I just hit him. Just try to do enough damage to get rid of these annoying enemies. Maybe in some incision. Perfect. Alright. Can't take your turn when you're dead. Curiously enough, it's actually protecting that one, which I think is a bit of a waste as far as its turn is concerned, but let's do a blind fire and see what we can do. Put it right through his tummy. That's what we can do. Alright, another one. Sure. Pile it on. She just keeps getting faster and faster. Plus 10 speed. This speed buff you get from blind fire is, frankly, pretty impressive. You can really do some crazy stuff with that if you just keep using it. Alright, Hound Rush.
Precision and power.
Alright, we're dead. We're chopping through this one. It's going to be down pretty soon, actually. Whose turn is it? Oh, it's his turn. The Octocestus. Yeah, thankfully dodged. And, hell, want to do another blind fire? Nah, it probably makes sense just, oh well, we can't target that. Not while he's alive, so let's focus on getting rid of him. Okay, yep, cut. Now he's dealt with. Now you're just by your lonesome there, friend, and I don't think that's going to be enough to save you.
A devastating blow.
Aw, by 1 hit point, maybe. You lucky bug. Oh, nope, not even that was good enough.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
I don't think we need bandages anymore. We definitely don't need jade. We will take deeds. We will use one of our keys on this nice, lovely chest.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Oh, crap. What to toss out now? We definitely need to keep the food and the keys. I suppose we could just drink up the holy water. Suppose we don't really need that. Take this. We don't have any more room for onyxes, unfortunately. So I guess we'll just have to leave that one behind. And we'll head this way. In fact, let's dank out the torch.
Now, the darkness holds dominion. black as death.
Don't worry, I'm still pretty confident that we're going to stomp all over these guys, so let's go about doing that. Let's take away his turn. Do some damage, get the stun, and, in fact, we might be able to finish it off if we get a lucky roll. There we go. One out of the fight right away. Here comes the seaward slashing. Whew, yeah, they really do hit harder in the dark. That is no joke.
Annihilated.
But it seems we do too. Oh, poor Nika is getting sliced up. We should definitely try to get rid of this thing before it does too much damage to her. In fact, let's maybe with an emboldening vapor give her even more extra damage. Hopefully she can just one-shot that thing next turn. Like so. Oh yeah.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Bas-relief. A puzzlingly ancient scripture of dizzying implications. I don't know, let's take a look at it. The message has a lasting impact on the hero. Nymphomania? Plus 20 stress heals received in brothel. Nika's reputation with the brothel continues. That was a curious thing to learn from a bas-relief, but, you know, I'm not going to question it. Let's just keep going. Okay then, gosh, actually, now that I think about it, maybe we use the Iron Swan to kill it and then maybe use Breakthrough with a damage buff? That actually might be enough to kill these things off en masse if we get a lucky roll on it. Well, at least they're focusing their hate on someone other than Nika. That's fortunate. And it seems like they're all going for Stan and Mickey now. Just a bit curious. Oh, okay, a little damage Victoria's way. Luckily, she's got lots of health. That's not even an issue. Yeah, let's go for a damage buff on her. Hopefully she can do an enormous breakthrough and just totally annihilate these guys. That would be pretty awesome. We can finish this one off with a Hound Rush. There we go. And last but not least, the spear fishing. Oh, that was some nasty damage. Alright, let's do some bandages right here. And we're probably going to have to rest after this fight because these guys do hurt quite a lot. Alright, let's go with the breakthrough and see how much damage we can do. 6 to 11. They have 14 health. The crit chance to crit is not great, but let's do it. Yeah, 7, 6, 7. That's a solid spread across all of them. Now we have a pretty good chance to actually finish each one off as we go. Let's go for this weaker one. There we go. Getting the advantage already. Oof, 10 damage. These pelagic groupers hit like frickin' trucks. Luckily we can take them out quickly enough. And, yep, you gotta go.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Just gonna toss the torches, we really don't need them. Unfortunately, we don't have any shovels to pry this thing open. I somehow doubt a key will work. Let's just try to pry it, maybe. Someone has already cleaned house. Oh well. What can you do? Yeah, this is a great time to actually rest, because we're getting pretty banged up.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Alright, we definitely need to do some healing here. Let's do triage. Wow. 35% healing? Wow, that must receive an enormous boost from these items, because that basically cured all their health. That seems really overpowered, but I'm not going to question it right now. Alright, let's go with, I don't think we need scouting anymore. I suppose therapy dog would be useful here. Alright, people love the therapy dog. Alright, we could do a self-medication to relieve further stress. I don't think we have any other abilities that are particularly good for treating that, so self-medication. And then finally, sharpened spear or battle trance? I guess a sharpened spear. Never hurt anybody. And then we can rest. Yeah, everyone's doing great
The
now.
light, the promise of safety.
We'll keep the light on for just a bit longer, because people were getting pretty stressed back there. Thankfully we were able to... Whoa! Nice dodge. Really nice dodge there, Mallory. And we can keep going. What's this?
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay, we're going to need that key for the room, so I have to find a way to fit gold. We don't have enough food for a food activation to actually feed everyone, so meaning that hopefully we won't get one by the time we actually get back to where that secret room is. Otherwise, people are going to go hungry and lose health and get stressed out, which we definitely don't want. So let's make haste over to where that secret door is, and hopefully it'll be worth it. Our scout didn't detect any fights, and there is a trap coming up, I think. Yes, there is. Luckily able to get rid of that. We're almost there. And this'll... I have a feeling we're going to make crazy amount of money off of this. Oh, this coral. Gosh, I still wish we had... We do have a medicinal herb. Who's got a particularly awful quirk? Actually, it seems like Stan and Mickey and Nika are the ones that have the worst quirks. I don't know which one I want to use this on. I suppose we're going to use it on Nika just because she has 4 rather than 3. So let's use the medicinal herbs on the coral. And profound healing qualities. Wield phobe. Wasn't quite the one I was hoping for, but you know, it's gone. And it for a petty cost. So I'm happy with that. Alright, we'll pry that open. We got some stress there, but it's okay. I think the secret door is, yep, right about here. Secret room. And let's use the key. What do we have waiting for us inside? Great, holy crap in a can. That is nuts. We've got Junia's Head, which gives plus 30 heal skills, but plus 20 stress damage. That's pretty strong. 2 puzzling Tripsohedrons, and a Beast Slayer's Ring. Gives bonus damage against beasts for a petty loss and dodge skill. That is really good. Question is, what should we get rid of to take these crazy valuable gems? 2,500. I suppose we could get rid of... what would be the least valuable things to dump? I suppose 4 crests and probably 700 gold. That's definitely the least valuable things we could get rid of, and there we go. That's a wrap, I'd say. We just pop back out here and take a look in the last room. Oh, crap. Well, we're gonna take some stupid stress for this. That was silly.
All for such a little thing. A bite of bread.
Yeah, that was pretty silly. I was hoping a hunger activation wouldn't happen before we were able to jump out of here, but what are you gonna do? Just a little bit more stress for everyone to deal with when we get back. It'll cost us some money, but we've made a crap ton, I think. Yeah, there we go. We turned this into 15,500 gold. It definitely was not going to be out of that without that precious find there at the end. And this was just an apprentice level mission too. Yeah, we really made out like bandits here. I'm very happy with that. Lots of resolve experience. Nika is now up to resolve level 3. Victoria and Stan and Mickey are at resolve level 2, and Mallory's at resolve level 1. What do we have here? Good and bad for everyone. Scattering, not good for range skills. Precise Striker, good for melee skills. Demonomania, believe possessed by demons, resilient, more stress heals received. That's good. Kleptomaniac, prone to stealing items, and Ruined Scrounger. I think I'm gonna definitely have that treated on Stan and Mickey, because frickin' kleptomania sucks when you open up a valuable item or bag or loot or whatever, and it's just like, whoop, all that's gone. Thanks, pal. I remember David had that for a while.
I was lord of this place before the crows and rats made it their domain.
So we got the nice levels up there. Ben the Third is still missing. God damn. Adam is underwent effective quirk treatment and got rid of God-fearing. That's good. Deanne was able to get rid of Hagiomania, which is obsessed with sainthood. And Ayal got rid of that syphilis he had picked up, so that's pretty good progress there. And we got rid of the Siren. Okay, unfortunately now, though, we have, how many people? 4? And really, when you think of it, looking at Adam, 5 people who need decent stress treatment. So I guess that's what we need to be attending to. Can we make the bar any cheaper? No, we don't have enough portraits. We could actually trade portraits for crests in order to fix that problem. Let's see if that's possible. Alright, what we need are portraits, and we can trade crests for that. Alright, we need 2 of them, so let's do that. 1, and... oh shit, I think I did it the wrong way. Oh, damn it, I wanted portraits, that's the thing. There we go. Maybe if I trade crests for portraits? No, they won't take it. Will they take anything for portraits? Now I'm just confused. Alright, let's see. How much? Let's raise the amount. Okay. So it takes more. So how many crests do we have to give to get frickin' 3 portraits? 18? That's not even worth it. That's ridiculous. Apparently portraits are hard to come by and very valuable. Oh well. Okay, people who need the least stress resistance would probably come here. That would be Nika and Adam. And then we could also set down Victoria and Mallory. Maybe they can win us some trinkets. That's actually one of the benefits of the gambling hall, is you can win trinkets, provided everything works out properly. And finally, Stan and Mickey. So we're going to be spending for 5 people to get rid of stress. And it's cheaper for some, more expensive for others, sadly. How much is this going to end up being? It's probably going to be around, what, over 5,000 gold? Huh? No, she's getting treatment. There you go. So they're all off to deal with that. Ben the Third is missing. And man, that stinks. I was really hoping he would come back by now. I really need to get him some more experience. But he's on his personal journey. Alright, so let's unequip trinkets and then sort. We probably have some junk we could afford to get rid of. 5 accuracy for melee skills seems like pretty weak for just a single trinket. I think I'm going to sell the warrior's cap. It's not that strong. I like the beast ring. I like this ring. I mean, everything else seems like it's worth keeping. 15 accuracy in position 4 for a little cost and speed. All this stuff. I like having more hero rings. That's always a good thing to have. More virtue chance for when things start to get really dicey. Alright, do we really need 2 flash fire gunpowders? I don't think we need duplicates of this, so we can sell that. And, gosh, everything else here is actually pretty unique, all told. There isn't anything here that I think we should really get rid of that doesn't do us any good. So, yeah. It's not bad. We're up over 15,000 gold again, which is, you know, solid. It's not fantastic, but it's good enough. And we're steadily rebuilding our supply of items. We actually have a surprising amount of bus, which are used at the sanitarium or the abbey. Let's see if there are any good upgrades we can get here. Ooh, we could actually upgrade this and unlock the cloister's 2nd slot.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
Yeah, that was a good spend. Now we have plenty of options here, and the costs have gone down too. At the sanitarium, it's going to take us a long time to get the amount of potential crests to upgrade these, but not crest, bus to upgrade these. But you know, we're doing good. I like what's going on here. Alright, I think we're pretty good at this point in terms of trinkets and everything else. We can probably hop in on another mission next time. I'm not sure where we're going to go. I'm really trying to level up the core 15 players, because that's actually, if we look at the roster goals, which we can find here, there are actually a number of objectives that we want to do. In terms of the quest goals, we still need to find and defeat the Sodden crew, and then the Hag and the Necromancer, and all the different versions of the bosses in their various forms. And then there's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then final 4th Darkish Dungeon quests. And then the roster goals is to raise up one of each of the classes up to resolve level 6. So that's another objective as well, something I want to do. The original 15 members. So, okay, cool. It's good to know. Good that we're on a level here. Hopefully getting some more money soon. We'll take a look at what quests are available next time. Alright, thanks for watching everyone, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.